Yeah, he's playing.
And Christopher Stieg is back in the lineup for
Likely, yeah.
What what more do you want to see out of him when coming back?
Just skating fast and hard in the puck area, and just more speed to his game.
Last year it seemed like he was kind of held back physically by it. Do you think it's you worried it's that again?
No, I thought this year he came out to camp, looked like he was way better condition wise. I think he was much stronger in his strength and his strides as well. I think he came back off his injury. I think he was okay, but we want to get him back to that speed when he was playing his best hockey of the year and playing with strengths.
talked about it a couple times, but have Darling and Crawford playing the way they are and have that depth that hasn't been there the last couple of years. What options and everything? How nice it is to have that.
I think it's a great tandem to have. I think every day in practice you're shooting against guys. It makes it challenging on our shooters to beat game in, game out. They give us a chance to win. You got some options, making decisions who's to start in games. It's a great test putting him in the hottest team in the league, and he goes and pitches a shutout. And Corey, game in, game out's been doing a great job for us as well. So it's it's a nice situation to have. And we thought this month was going to be predominantly Crow playing the games, and with Darryl stepping in a game like that really helps your team game.
Was there ever a time when the guys kind of looked like they were not playing the way they should be, and right after Kaner went down? Did they ever react to it emotionally that you could tell that it affected them on the ice?
It's tough to measure that. I just think, I guess the best way to measure that would be wins and losses and our team games effectiveness. And I think defensively we've definitely tightened things up. Our goaltenders have definitely complemented that part of our game. Played a lot of close games. Games have been on the line majority of the games. Finding a way to win is what we're all about, and that's a good sign as well, especially this time of the year. But we got a competitive group. We knew the task was challenging. We're looking to move ahead. There are several teams in our rearview mirror that were pushing us as well. So there was a lot of things that were under evaluation and put us in a real tough spot. And we certainly like the way we've come out of it or responded to it. But we still want to move ahead. We still got some work to do.
Joel, the pace of the schedule picks up here down the stretch. How cognizant are you of how much gas is in the tank for your team as you get ready to get ready for the playoffs?
Yeah, that's a good point because we did have a very fortunate, as far as the time break goes on in those games, to have an advantage. And now we're real busy. But I think a lot of teams are in the same boat we are, and every game's going to be played that we're going to try to win that game. And in the course of the game, you'd like to have that balance of four lines and the distribution of ice time being adequately spread out amongst the guys. And I think that's but we're still playing to win, and we'll manage that with non-game day practices and staying away from the rink and being fresh for games.
But do you feel like you're in a better position mentally and physically than maybe a year ago when you had the short off season, the Olympic break, and just all those close games?
Well, I think we're thinking back exactly where we're at, but it was I think we're comparable positionally. I still think I don't think anything was set in stone. I think the only thing that looked like it was set in stone last year was we were going to play Colorado in the first round, and it never happened. So we'll see how it plays out this year, and we still can't be satisfied with anything, and we still got to get better as far as I'm concerned.
And like you say, everybody's kind of on fumes, I guess, at the end of the year. But how much is that a factor that you are fresh, not only physically but mentally? That does that make a difference? Do you think as you get at this point of the season?
Yeah, I don't think we're on fumes last year. I think we had a couple of guys, Taser and Kane were both injured down the stretch, and I think that was part of it. But as far as the excitement and the emotion of beginning of the playoffs or getting to the playoffs and that excitement that each guy should have is, I think that's around, and I think this is a fun time to be playing hockey, and there's a lot of meaning to getting your team game prepared in the right fashion and making sure that you've got all parts of your own individual games ready to excel.
With Trevor Van Ringsted, how has he been doing in Rockford?
Played 2 games, and he's done fine. Played in back-to-back games last weekend. I got a back-to-back game set again here Saturday, Sunday, and we'll see how he does.
Saw Kaner watching practice. Emotionally, is he getting antsy? Is he pestering you?
He was
more
skating
sitting
before
around?
practice, so he was out in the ice, and he was actually flying out there. So he's progressing real well, and now he's going to have a tough stretch of trying to keep them away from trying to want to play a game right now.
The timetable's still the same.
Yeah, nothing's changed in that.
Is that the first time you skated? You know?
I don't know if today was the first day, but he might have skated a little away. But I think
Will it be difficult?
he looked like he skated more than just today. But I'm not sure the answer to that.
I'm sorry, Joe, but will it be difficult to not accelerate the timetable as you see him on the ice and flying around? And that, I mean, as you see him, I mean, is that, as a coach, is that?
We'll see how that we'll see how that plays out. We'll do what's best for him first.
That's what I'm saying. Is as a coach, as a coach, do you have to kind of guard against the temptation to push things up and maybe ask?
Well, there'll definitely be hurdles that have to be passed through the medical clearance first, and then you go from there.
There was a stretch in late February where you thought too many pucks were getting through the defense, and obviously the Boston game and some of those. Do you feel like defensively you guys have shored up some of those areas lately?
Yeah, we had probably one of our best stretches of eliminating chances over a stretch of the last 10 games. And being responsible starts in the offensive zone as well, how we manage the puck. But I think our defense has been, their gap's been good. I think our puck movement's been quicker. And, defending around the net's probably the one thing that keeps up the pucks the most effectively. And I think our guys, whether it's their stick positioning, their body positioning, working with Crow and eliminating the high quality stuff in that tight area has been one of our strengths.
Nordstrom going through that suspension, being a young guy, is there something he can learn from that?
It's one of those things. You don't want to stop how you play. I mean, it's one of those pushes in a real tight area that you want to make sure you're hard to play against. We tell them to go through the puck area late in the game. It's like you're doing what you think you have to do, and you don't want to bring hesitation into that type of situation. Certain guys got to find how to, keep yourself on the right side of that line, and there's balance there. But we want him to play hard and be a physical player, and learning how to monitor that as we go along will be a work in progress. But